said he's wet.
Alright, Nuka Knights, no extra hype required for this one, I'm sure. Look at this packed crowd in the OGN studio. This is it. One of the most hyped up round of 8 best of 3s in a long, long time. Jaedong versus Flash. Oh, I don't need to tell you anything else other than that. Jaedong versus Flash. There you go. You have all your information you need for this matchup. But, yeah, I don't need to tell you how good these guys are. I don't really need to tell you the record between them, even though Jaedong has won more games in this particular matchup against Flash. I don't think any of that matters, because everyone knows that both these guys are capable of taking this series. I saw Flash's eye twitching. You know what that means, Jaedong. You got to get the evil eyes going. Evil versus Twitch. And you got to fight off. Okay, here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Fighting Spirit is the map. This is going to be good. Like I said, no extra hype required. Okay, maybe a little bit. Mortal Kombat! Okay, down at the 5 o'clock position in Teal is Jaedong. You know, I'm getting kind of sick of this, to be honest. You know, it was cute the first few times it happened. It was kind of funny, but yeah, Jaedong scouts the right direction in every single game. Cheater! Man, he's just like Lita, looking into the audience for a audience member that has like red flags up into the air. 2 flags mean that he's over at the 8 o'clock. Yeah, whatever. So Flash is over there at the 8 o'clock position in orange. This is going to be a good one, and let's hope that Flash does not 14cc, because he's going to be completely screwed if Jaedong goes for an aggressive pool build, because Jaedong will be able to scout an early base coming up. But yeah. This is my Christmas/birthday present. Kind of sucks having your birthday really, really close to Christmas because you get fewer presents, but hey, this is great. I did my Christmas shopping today, so I'm flat freaking broke. I got to sleep on a concrete floor under a napkin for a while. But yes, this is my Christmas present. And actually, the next 2 games of all of these matchups will be played directly on Christmas, so don't expect me to be casting on Christmas. Maybe the day after, maybe the day after that, we'll see. So I'm going to be a little bit lax on those commentaries, but yeah, here we go. Oh, I can get some predictions going. A lot of predictions from the Nuka Knights. Every time I do a round of 8 preview video, it seems I get a record number of comments for my channel. But it looks like Jaedong throwing down his hatchery and he's going out with a drone scout. I don't see why. He knows he's going to scout the right direction anyway. But yeah, let's get into some predictions from the Nuka Knights. Mitani SC writes, Jaedong will destroy everyone in OSL. Lochnar64 writes, Jaedong will 12 hatch into defeat as Flash rushes him with double proxy racks fantasy style. Well, that's not going to happen. It looks like Flash is doing his very, very standard versus Zerg these days, which is to go for a pretty fast expansion and get out some Marines to deal with early Zergling pressure on that expansion. Spawning Pool will be up soon, but Jaedong has his base coming up. Here's another prediction. Not that 3, right? Jaedong will meet himself in the finals. He's that good. Oh, looks like commentators in the audience. That's Now Raw and Kingdom holding up some signs saying, I came for Jaedong versus Flash, but I'm staying for the nachos. Yes, there's a nacho guy in the audience. A lot of people don't know that. But, okay, the command center coming down for Flash. He's going to get that economic advantage. And he's still in here getting the scout and everything that's happening. So Jaedong's going to have to get out some Zerglings to get rid of that scout so he can go for whatever he wants to do. It looks like 3-hatch Muta from the start, but Jaedong could definitely switch things up. He's done some pretty impressive play with lurkers. Of course, absolutely destroying Gogo with lurkers to move up. But really, Gogo is one of the few Terrans that Jaedong has faced recently. Jaedong hasn't faced a lot of Terrans very, very recently. And, well, Flash has been facing pretty much all Zerg and quite a few Terrans himself. And he's on a ridiculous Terran win streak. He's on a ridiculous versus Zerg win streak, too. So, yeah, I think this one is going to come down to the wire. This is going to be a photo finish game. I do think Flash is in a little bit better position because he's just been playing a little better, looks a little bit more hungry for the championship. There's Jaedong coming in, testing the waters, just trying to see how many Marines are in there. This is what I love about games like this. Look at how confident Jaedong is, just inching forward, inching forward. A lot of other players, like especially the newer players, will never do this. They will play it safe, they will hang back at a safe distance, but not these guys. When you're dealing with a level like Bisu or Flash or Jaedong, they do not care getting 1 inch away from the other players' troops. They are that confident in their micro, and I think that's what makes it so exciting to watch them. Okay, Jaedong going to try to get rid of this. Look at this drone micro taking down the SCV. So Flash going to be a bit in the dark until he can get another SCV in there, maybe a scan later. This is a very, very standard play from Flash so far, going for 2 racks, getting out a bunch of Marines, 3 racks now, so he's going to get out a ton of troops to protect and probably prepare for Mutalisk since his SCV went down, and I think he saw the lair coming up. He's going to probably assume Mutalisks are on the way from those 3 hatcheries. Let's get some more predictions in the meantime. Knockers21 writes, Flash will take Jaedong down in 3. I think Jaedong will give Flash a good run for his money, but ultimately Flash is playing at a level higher than Jaedong right now. I would have to agree with that. But like I said, Flash being awfully predictable recently, going for a strong build, of course, but pretty much the same build in every game. I've seen him go for this type of build in pretty much all of his versus Zerg games, and with very good success. No, he's lost against a couple Zerg recently, I think. Maybe 1 Zerg. I forget the name of that Zerg, actually. I think it might have been Hyun. But Spire coming up, so this is very, very standard 3 hatch Mutalisk play from Jaedong. I definitely expected this. Jaedong trying to come in, get some damage done, but he's running away with his Zerglings. Does not want to tempt fate. He was picking at that supply depot at the front a little bit. But I think that supply depot is basically just there to make it a lot more awkward for Jaedong to run into the main or something.